Oh, hi. This is Lady Soul, and I've been kind of working on my diary, my digital book, because we've had bad weather and we've had to kind of be indoors. So I want to give you guys an update. Knickknacks has not sent me any of my money. They sent me a bogus document online harassing me, trying to intimidate me, but that's not gonna work. Because of the bad weather, I only worked 2 days. That's the only time I get 2 days. And because of the weather, I don't have full hours. Rent is coming up. So maybe I'll try to again apply for unemployment with TWC. That's worse than having a baby because all their systems are outdated and they're automated. And I hear some people say they have no problem getting unemployment, but I don't know why I'm having red tape. I do know why I'm having red tape because DD's, when they hired me, Jessica, the manager, put me in as an undocumented worker, and that's not true because I have a birth certificate and I have a Texas driver's license, so I'm not undocumented. I'm not of an immigrant descent. I'm African American and a black Cherokee Indian, and my license reflects that. So, by her doing that, I didn't get my furlough during COVID when I was working for DD's. Um, I'm just, guys. I'm just having a tough time in these workforce places. So as I said, you're fighting every day because you never know what's gonna go on your job. Just like Burlington, Michelle caused me to lose my job on a bunch of hearsay and because I went to the restroom, but she's still working. How's that possible? She had the store manager Michael was aware. She had complaints online on Burlington's website from customers complaining about her treatment. He's lost a lot of good employees, including myself, because of how she treats people, and she's still working. I lost my job, but she's still employed. How is that fair? So I'm asking Burlington for some reparations. I need some money because they didn't come to the hearing. I went through TWC to have a hearing with them to try to get an understanding of why I didn't have my job. They didn't show up. Their response that they sent in paperwork wasn't true because Jamie was not the one that told me. Well, Michael had him to tell me to go home, which I never talked to Michael. Jamie was the assistant manager, but he's no longer there at the time we have the hearing. So he can't come and appear. They did that good. And anyway, TWC ended up telling me that time ran out. So I tried to get unemployment, couldn't get unemployment. It's just crazy. This is like you know what? I never ever been through nothing like this before. Um, so because of the weather, our days at work hours got cut because everybody shuts down here in Texas when it gets bad weather. So I only work 2 days. Everybody else in the place does 40 hours, 35 hours, and people that then came after me working more hours than I am. Why is that? I don't understand. So anyway, maybe I'll try for my unemployment again. That's like fighting Goliath because the TWC, their Texas Work Commission, their systems are so outdated. Their AI is outdated, and it's just very hard. And then they take you through hula hoops to get your money. That's your money that you stored up. I've never filed for unemployment, but I got to check in every week and say I'm looking for a job. Well, the economy is suffering. We're in a Trump era. Ain't no jobs. There definitely ain't no full-time jobs no more with benefits. And the little jobs that are hiring is maintenance and fast food, especially at my age. Now, if I was on a city job or a state job that I've been on for several years, I'd be secure. But I'm new here in Texas. So I'm definitely probably not gonna get no city or state job. The only way I'll do that is if I could connect with the board of elections or with some kind of city facility, because I am a Texas notary. So that might get me in the door to do something. But if they already got notaries in places, because you got notaries widespread through Texas, I don't know. Anyway, guys, you all pray for me. I'm trying to hang in here. This is like COVID again, being in isolated from everybody. So I'll be on YouTube. I'm working on my little digital book that helps me to since I'm so isolated and by myself, I don't really have anybody to talk to. Doing my digital book right now, it's the perfect time because it helps me to talk and reflect. And you guys, elections are coming up, and it's just, I can't believe the state of this country. It's kind of just draining. How I remember a time where we lived a pretty good life, and I lived a pretty good life, but now it's scary when you're a single and a senior and you have to struggle. You have to rely on other people for your well-being, your livelihood. I want you guys to read that book of Law of Color. That book kind of tells you what my situation was in St. Louis with my properties. I had 2 houses. I bought a family house, which was under a mortgage. And then our business was doing so well, Road Stompers, me and my kids' business, I was able to pay cash for another home in the next suburban area next to us. And we rehabbed that home. We gutted it out, put in all new electricity, water. We did pipes for the water, renovated inside. And it was a nice property. But Bellefonte Neighbors never would give me my, they never would approve my inspection. They led me to believe that they would, because the inspector was always stopping by to see what we were doing and making sure we were following code, but they didn't want me to have that house. So I lost a half acre. That house had like 3, 4, it had 5 bedrooms in it, a half acre of land, and a full basement. I looked it up recently, and that house is for, it was listed at $100,000, and state of Missouri took my house. They took it. So, okay, well, I'm going to give me something to eat, and then I'll be back online trying to work on my little book. I hope everybody's good. I haven't seen or heard from anybody, so I hope you guys are good. Hope we get to work this weekend. The economy's so bad. Nobody's really out buying, and you pray every day. You have anxiety about it. Am I gonna get my hours? Am I gonna have a job? Is the rent gonna go up? Because I've never seen this system neither. They raising this rent when they want to, and they don't keep these places up. When you ask them about painting or doing any repair, they act like they can't understand English, or either they say you have to pay for it. Why do you have to pay for maintenance and upkeep of a property that you don't own? I don't understand that one either. All right, guys, I'm finna have something to eat. I love all my kids. I hope everybody's safe. I love my family, friends. Peace.